After many long years, there's new Lightsworn cards. Probably a fresh breath of air to everyone who loves to play their Chaos, and anyone who happens to still be a fan of Lightsworn for some reason. So we're going to test them out against what's kind of closer to an old school Chaos deck, because it's one of my old decks that I haven't run in a while. In fact, had to make a lot of changes due to the ban list. But we'll see how they stand up, because Lightsworn have been, maybe a couple side pieces for Chaos in there, but we haven't seen them in a while. So I will open up with realizing I have all these strong monsters and no ways to play them. I don't think this is going to start with anything tremendously so, not with my current hand at least. So I'll end my turn.
Ooh, one card face down and ending your turn.
Yep, that's how it's gonna be.
Well, I'll play the Charge of the Light Brigade.
Okay.
This will allow me to add any level 4 I want to the hand.
Excellent.
Let's see. Well, why don't I bring the new card to my hand?
Let's do it.
Dragon of the Lightsworn. It's a little baby dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, and the new Lightsworn, when it's sent from the deck to the graveyard, I can special summon a Lightsworn that was in my graveyard already. Like Raiden, Hand of the Lightsworn.
Perfect. That's working together quite well. Ooh, I see a Tearlaments card snuck into there as well. Fun.
Yeah. They're mixed into a lot of things. They're being treated like Exodia a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they're dark, so we'll see how it plays.
Dragon of the Lightsworn. If this card is in your, if you have a Lightsworn monster in your graveyard, special summon this card. If this card is special summoned, you can send one Lightsworn card from your deck to your graveyard, except Dragon of the Lightsworn. And if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one dragon with 3,000 attack and 2,600 defense.
There he is. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think about it, but Tearlaments makes so much sense with Lightsworn. Just because it likes sending cards to the graveyard, Lightsworn likes sending cards to the graveyard. Don't know why I didn't make that connection when I was messing with that wheel deck involving Tearlaments, but not that it would have been valid in that situation, but regardless. We see a lot of stuff going to the graveyard. Oh yeah, I should have had Starliege into this deck. Yeah, that would have filled the gaps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, your deck is probably, in a modern sense, much better built. But this deck worked at some point. It kind of worked just because all the cards are limited at 1. The whole Collapse Serpent combo. We're at 3 in this deck before I edited it. So, makes sense why it worked. But we'll see what it can do. Because it might have leaned against that too hard for all I know.
Alright. Let's do this real quick. Starliege. By banishing it, I get to add from the graveyard to my hand.
Yep.
That little Chaos Dragon.
Absolutely.
And sending you, and let's do that Tearlaments away.
There we go. Levianier. Looking good.
Destroy 2 cards.
No, I should have activated it. Very good.
And then let's see, how to activate the dragon is... This card is sent to the graveyard. Okay, so I just need to send it to the graveyard. So, let's synchro it off then. Using Raiden and a dragon.
Ooh.
To bring out the new Minerva.
Okay.
Lightsworn Athena.
Very good. If it's synchro summoned, you can send Lightsworn monsters of different types to your graveyard equal to the amount of material. So, in this case, 2 more, but I know there's definitely some examples where you can do more with the level 8. And banish up to 4 from the graveyard and send that many cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard. Okay. So you can kind of get some new Lightsworn effects in there. Okay. So that works.
Yeah.
Now, can you go into like any level 4 Xy's with this as well, or are you locked out?
Yeah. No, I can go into any of them. There's no lockouts.
Perfect.
Like, I can go into another Minerva, or I can go into, like, number 60, Dragoutes, the Timeless.
How do you go into another Minerva?
It's the XYZ version of her.
Oh, yeah, the classic. Okay.
But she's not the optimal one since If I just go for attacks, I win right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you go for attacks without even considering the level 4s, you still win. Yeah, my Dark Factor is going to get someone into the graveyard, but I would have still needed another turn. Lovely. That played quite well. Alright, next I'm going to be playing Exosister, so... That would be a direct counter now, wouldn't it?
It would be. Another direct counter would be if you were to be playing like anything that banishes my deck too.
Yes.
Like
because you need
what is a
everything
good
in
example?
graveyard.
Yeah, any deck that runs like Macrocosmos or anything.
Yep. Plenty of individual cards that can hard counter the deck. But obviously it's not in the meta, so not a lot of people are going to be considering that as a threat.
By activating the new
I'm surprised Lightsworns didn't get any additions earlier than this.
So, do you like that little combo right there, Xylo?
Yeah.
So, Weiss activates the effect where if it's set, I can send one Lightsworn card from my hand to the top of the deck, and when it's summoned, sends the top 2 cards of my deck to the graveyard.
So you pick and choose whatever you want to send.
Exactly. So it gets rid of that old issue, like if you draw some of these Lightsworns, they can only be summoned if they're sent to the graveyard from the deck to the graveyard.
Yeah, it just lets you put them in the right spot rather than accidentally drawing them or not reaching them.
Yep. And
so now Lightsworn can kind of turn into a combo deck.
They've always been sort of a combo deck, but they've never been
randomness to it, though. Yeah. Now you can like pick and choose your combo chain. I'm sure there's something in there that can make a really nice play.
All right. Anything else? Nah. I think like this is probably good. So we'll end it right there.
All right.
Activating his effect to send even more, and Wolf gets him out.
And Wolf. Ooh. Yeah, certainly have a Trick Clown in this deck. I did try to make sure I didn't put any Lightsworns into this deck. I know they're pretty common in Chaos, but wanted to have that be some fun. I guess we're going to use our Crescent Dragon we decided to slip in here, because why not?
Not gonna lie, I was looking at that deck to have fun with today with the new Dark Arm stuff, updating it a little bit. But, so I remember that Lightsworn came out because one of my friends was really hyped about it. So, thought we'd do this.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm excited for new Lightsworns. It's been a long time coming. So, yeah, let's try this. We're going to Tribute Summon to get Dark Flare Dragon out here. And we are going to send a card to the graveyard. So I guess that'll be our Wyver Buster. Alright, so we can send one Dragon Monster from the hand and one Dragon Monster from the deck to the graveyard. When Wyver Buster hits grave, let's see, it must be special summoned by banishing a Dark Monster. So, what do I want to do? I guess we'll be a little savage to you, and... Well, do I need a Wyver Buster out here right now? Well, I'll get the Collapse Serpent to hand. I haven't used the combo in a long time, so forgive me for not knowing what's going on. That is not going to be applicable right now, of the many, many, many options in my deck. Let's... That's not bad either. There's a whole bunch of fun stuff. Does my Crescent Dragon do anything fun in the graveyard? I forget how it plays. You can discard one card, add a level 7. That's right. Okay. So, we're just going to send to the graveyard. I guess I'm going to get a light monster into there. Why not? We'll do Soravus. And we will banish from the deck. Oh no, from your graveyard. Excellent. So, who is going to immediately give me any problems? Well, they've kind of got a lot of their effects already. And I'm just going to banish the new one. Why not? See if it does anything. Alright, didn't think so. So now that we have, oh no, I sent 2 lights to the graveyard. I forgot. I mixed it up. Okay. Well, here's the plan. We still have a monster on the field. It's just we're going to need another turn to do everything we wanted to do. I totally meant to send a dark monster, and I didn't. That was dumb. I was talking, and then I ran a circle around myself and didn't do the correct thing. So, we have 2 light monsters. We can rectify that slightly. So how would I like to rectify that? Because you have a field regardless of what I do. But I guess just to have something a little better on the field. Well, my options are two things. So you can target my card and banish it. I don't want you to banish my card, so I want to get rid of your Michael as soon as possible. So I attack directly into him. Yay, I have a Dark Monster in my graveyard now.
Okay.
And my Wyvern Buster, when it was sent to the graveyard, it didn't let me send the Collapse Serpent. Interesting. Oh, we want to return this way. Gotcha. Alright, well, we'll keep him in the graveyard because we know he does some goodness. And we'll get Envoy out here. Banishing Michael.
Darn it.
Yep. I wanted to banish you before you banish me. It's plain and simple. Which, yes, did cost me some life points and the extent of any other play I'll ever have in this game. But it had to be done. So, what is your next move?
By tributing Fellas, I can tribute itself alongside top 3 cards of my deck to destroy your monster.
Lovely, and I can't do a thing to protect it. Nope.
Alright. Ooh, Plague Spreader.
Beautiful.
Sending back the Metal Foes Fusion. And then I'll normal summon my Weiss Lightsworn Arch.
Ooh, he had another one.
I just realized it said Lightsworn Archfiend, so that means it's a redeemed Archfiend of some sort.
Yeah, true. Nice little mix up there. Curious if it has any lore behind it.
Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was a bad sneeze.
Okay. So you got a bunch of little pieces out there now. What are you going to make with them? You got 2 tuners, 2 non-tuners. So plenty to work with. Oh, Athena's going to refresh the whole setup. That's so good.
It really is, yeah.
When you think you're out of moves, it's Athena comes in and does all that. Alright, yeah, Trick Clown's going to get you set up. Small price to pay for another monster.
And then send straight to the graveyard.
And get all
the Dragon of the Lightsworn.
Ooh.
Dragon of the Lightsworn is going to allow me to search out a dragon.
That'll win you the duel. It's crazy.
It's the fact that there's a searcher for the dragon specifically now.
Yeah.
And just to be a little mean, just a little.
Do it. Yeah, you had more. Yeah, ho! Good old Baron de Fleur makes an appearance in every deck as always. Well, I will activate Pot of Acquisitiveness. And, you know, just get some of my own cards back, I guess. Here, have one of your cards back.
Alright.
And I'll activate my Dark Factory, which won't do a single thing right now because I have no monsters in my hand.
I'll negate it.
No!
Is that card
another Envoy.
Another Envoy, nice.
Yeah, it's a great card. Could actually use it,
right.
probably. Oh, no, I have 2 light monsters. Yep. Okay, so clearly your Lightsworns can run now. I think it's evident that this deck, after I quickly tried to breathe life into it, does not run properly. It's a little too old school, so I'm going to pick a different deck and bring it against you and see if the Lightsworns hold up to that.
Alright, let's see then.
Alright, let's give you a real test, shall we? I guess you can still pick whenever you want. I'm running some Blue Eyes classic stuff. Stop! Just stop! Okay.
There we go.
So set up whatever you will, and we'll see if we can just take on a Blue Eyes. A nice medium challenge for you.
Alright, Light Dragons versus other Light Dragon.
Yep.
Deck. Ooh, Solar Recharge.
Always good.
I will... Actually...
Solar Recharge is so
Wolf... Normally Wolf would be the target to get rid of, because Wolf is just... But I think I know a combo I can do.
I like combos.
So, I'm going to actually send Minerva.
Okay. And that's going to be special summoned, if you want to use it like that, depending on what you send. Things are getting spicy.
This is a lot of combo.
Yeah. Like, Weiss just enables a lot of it. I like it. Alright, so the Minerva gets special summoned. I don't know if
Then
it gets
activate.
much going, but if you needed the level for something, so be it. Then there's the dragon. See, those new
Send a
cards are
card.
making big impact.
Oh yeah. Send the wolf away. The wolf will allow me to bring him out. Then I. Oh wait, hold on.
Did you think
I'm
Minerva's
actually-
effect was going to go off when you summoned it or something?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
hoping to get both dragons.
Yeah, specifically says normal summoned on it, so it's like one of the few you want in your hand. Okay.
All right. Let's see. I can at least use it to synchro summon. Yeah.
Yep, it is a tuner that you got on the field. So you can easily get a 7, get your Michael, or go straight Minerva. Very good. More cards to the graveyard. I guess you really never want to stop if you can control it.
Oh yeah. And add to the hand the Judgment Dragon.
Nice.
I can bring it out right now, but it's best not to waste it right now.
Yeah,
case you
since
can
it's a
destroy it.
target thing, yeah. Like what I did, obviously it wasn't enough last game, but I was able to get rid of it because it was sitting on the field. Whew! Oh, not the greatest send. A bunch of your spells.
Yeah.
But it's
That
bound to
was
happen. They're all good spells that are in the deck for a reason. So it's not a bash to your deck balance. It seems in order. We know we like to see that reasoning. All right, a handful of cards still, and he's been playing. All right, a normal summons
Yeah.
Sheeran.
So I can continue playing, but I know it's a turn 1, so I know not to overextend myself a little
You have
bit.
plenty of cards for next turn by the look of things. Plague Spreader doing his thing.
And let's
Yeah,
see.
the Plague
what-
Spreader combo works really well, too, if you have a card to back it up and send the top card to the graveyard. So you can cherry pick stuff out of your hand if you need to. Oh, Happy Masquerena. That's actually a pretty good choice there.
And just to annoy you,
Oh, you're going for it now. Okay, not what I would have done, but fair enough.
Apollosa, mainly because I want those cards in the graveyard for later. And
Yeah.
Apollosa also has protection as well. Can't be destroyed by card effects.
Yeah, no, it's... Apollosa's a good card by itself. I would have just tried to use IP Masquerena a little bit more, but either way. Let's see what I can do. It's a handful of blue eyes, so let's summon a card that can destroy you by card effect. But he can't! So that'll be a little tricky. Now, you have the ability to negate all my monster effects as I start playing them, so that's a little unfortunate. So what is my play to do? Well, I have some basic things. It's not a crazy Blue Eyes deck, it's just, as I said, kind of a medium one. So there's not a ton of things to go after you with, but I think I know a couple things I would really like to do. It's just not going to be enough to really put the fear into you. So, I think since I don't see myself OTKing you right now necessarily, yeah, I can bring you down to, at best, 800 life points. So we're just going to do this. Yeah. Obviously.
Normally most people would see that as a waste from me. But I also did just make you waste your battle phase.
Yep. Calculated decision, of course. Now, what does this guy do for me again? Send the blue eyes from my hand or deck to graveyard. Lovely, why not? Oh yeah, from hand. Well, either way, we can, we got that blue eyes there. We'll just send that there. And then special summon blue eyes right here. Lovely, lovely. So we have that going for us. We can potentially go into some more fun things, and I would like to go into some more fun things. Yeah, if I had battle phase and could use my effects, I could have done a Dragooblion OTK play, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to chain effects against Apollosa. So it is what it is. We'll try to get some sort of negatory play out here. You don't depend on your spell cards. There are some good ones in there, but it's not like I can go into a Hope Harbinger and have an easy time of it. So, I think the better play is to end on a Photon Lord, so I will attempt to do just that. But, another additional Blue Eyes play I can do, hey, I can normal summon, turns out, we can get ourselves out a Spirit Dragon, and that can start to mess with your graveyard a little bit. So we'll do that using our alternative. It's done its effect. Oop, actually, I don't know if I'll be able to do everything I wanted to do, but I think I still can. We'll put him in defense mode, nice and safe against, Michael if he comes out. And I guess, let me just make sure I time the effects right. Once a turn, I can react and negate an activation of a graveyard effect. And I can, go right into Azure Dragon right now, but I will not be doing that. Instead, I will be activating Return of the Dragon Lords to protect my dragons a little bit. So that's now in the graveyard. If you had another monster, I could alternative it again in this position, but, you do not. You played very cautiously, and it worked quite well for you, it seems. So we'll put those two away, get this on, and, could have put them in defense mode for the same logic. But I've played
against Blue Eyes quite a few times already, so I recognize that turn 1 defensive against you unless I have negates, which I didn't.
Yeah.
It's probably best to try to...
There's days where I can, alternative 3-4 targets at even. So,
yeah.
Activate a card or effect. I guess I can activate Whitestone of Ancients. Why would I not?
And most of my monsters were either too weak or didn't do anything, so Apollosa seemed like the best thing to do.
Okay. That's reasonable. Ooh, you know what? It's a Dragon Spirit of White's kind of day. It's that or Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, but, I said I wasn't doing anything to take out your back row or your spell cards, so let's do something about it by getting the Spirit of White, a little spell destruction. There we go.
Darn it, I was actually going to use that right now.
Yeah, so, I have 2 soft negates on the field, and I emptied your field. So it's not a bad place for me to be. We'll see if you can play around it. Since you have a stacked graveyard.
So what I was planning on doing was Lightsworn Aegis, target face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of Lightsworn monsters you control, negate their effects. I was going to force an activation of your cards.
Absolutely, you can fill the field real nice. I didn't have anything to negate the Aegis either, I don't think. So what's trying to activate its effect right now?
My
Star Leash.
Yeah, to get my Chaos Leviator.
Yeah, to the hand, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I can stop that. Maybe I can. Yeah, we're gonna try it because we know Leviathan's huge. So we are going to negate the activation and hope it still works even though you're banished now. Okay, good.
So does that negate just one graveyard
effect? It's just one. Yeah, I think I only got one. And since you have so many graveyard effects, I don't know what the best timing of it is, but I know, obviously, Levianeer is going to be a problem for me, so... I can use that and do that. So, yeah, that'll go down. What's his effect doing right now?
Sending Light Wolf back to the top of my deck and special summoning Weiss.
Right. Okay. The special summoning. Very nice. I guess I can activate that now. I'm just going to switch out into the other one since I've already used the effect. So it'll just protect me slightly more. Yeah, it's good. Okay. We let it fly.
Alright. Next, I'll activate my dragon.
Oh, gosh. Yep.
Special summoning it. And of course, this will allow me to get a Lightsworn monster straight to my hand.
Okay, what is the logic of me stopping it here? You can still go Minerva, but that's kind of a random play. I guess I have to stop a search. You gotta stop the search. So, we will detach. We'll do the regular Blue Eyes to negate the activated monster effect on field. So,
perfect. Yeah, no more negates left.
Yep, I'm all out. Feel like I had to use the ones that I did, so... And your deck seems to have the ability to play through it. Yep, we go into Minerva, and then you have a lot of room to play with. There's a little luck relying in the Minerva play, I feel like, but either way, you're looking good.
Send the card straight to the graveyard. Yes, sir. I will send... Let's see. I will send my Fellis straight to the grave.
Okay. Yeah, if my effect was like negate destroy, I would have used it differently, but I think I did okay. Here we go. Oh gosh, it's gonna be an ugly round. I don't know if I can bounce back against it all, but we'll hope you make some mistakes.
Okay. 4 more Lightsworns in the grave. There are more than 4 different Lightsworns in the grave. Why can't I not bring a Judgment Dragon?
I am not entirely sure. Maybe something had locked you into some sort of position. But yeah, there's actually yeah, definitely plenty of Lightsworns. I don't know any other stipulations of Judgment Dragon. I don't know.
Was it one of the other cards I played?
I don't entirely know. All I know is I've been trying to stop a few choice things, and seems like something worked.
They didn't. I hope it's not an error. And
I mean, yeah, it's probably not. It's usually not when we figure it out, but you know, play what you can. No need to delay.
because I was planning on special summoning him and doing something to bring out the boss monster of the deck.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that goes through, of course.
Oh, there we go.
Chilling.
Oh, because it was trying to chain. That's why. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't dwell over things. Just play through it, and then sometimes the answer reveals itself.
So I can easily clear out all cards on the field right now.
All right, let's see how you do it.
But I already know that your Azure Rise protects any of your dragons.
Yeah.
So
That's why it seemed hard to me. Just a good little soft protection, soft negates. Nothing crazy on my side of the field this duel, but enough to give you a valid test, I'd say. So what are you going to go for?
trying to figure out how to do something real quick.
Yep, you can't target my dragons with card effects, so Judgment Dragon does not instantly, you know...
Win me right now.
Yep. And, you know, you can't just bring out something to target, destroy Azure, then clear field. Obviously, your numbers are pretty good against my 25s, but that's not everything. We got Destrudo coming out. Very good.
There we go. I'll bring out Michael.
Yep. Obviously, that's target, banish, often a fear, but we're doing okay right here. You burn, you can get rid of the Dictator. I think that's all you can get rid of.
No, I can get rid of also the Photon Galaxy Lord if I wanted to.
Oh yeah, he's a warrior, that's right. But he's the less of a threat for sure. He's already expended his use. Alright, good. Now I'm down to 2. Trick Clown! Cards are moving. Alright, now I just gotta deck you out.
Essentially.
There's or burn you through.
Oh, I can do that actually. I forgot about that.
Let's see it.
Actually. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this. So, Trick Clown and then the Michael.
Ooh! Oh.
And then, let's see. I wanted to try... I forgot that you hadn't played anything down.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you swapping that out for?
Blue Eyes. Classic.
Okay. No, do not continue that attack. Because... if I do this in the graveyard, set it to your field. Okay, so I can course correct a little bit by using... Oh, can I not?
I'm really confused about that Nightmare Phoenix coming out.
I meant to target a different card.
Okay.
Let's see. Because I was trying to... Okay, full disclosure. I was trying to get a card from my hand to the graveyard.
Sure.
In order to activate...
Oh, you wanted a discard use. So, and Phoenix said
yes.
You didn't have anything to target to send one of your cards to graveyard to discard.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a good thought, just wasn't the right field for it. Do you have a Nightmare Cerberus in the deck? I usually don't run him in most decks, so wouldn't
I
blame you if
don't
you
know.
Yeah. I should just go Phoenix Unicorn. Alright. Is that all you got? Oh yeah, use that. Now we dig for the desperate moves. Deck him out. Deck him out. More is a-coming.
Now I can also special summon the Punishment Dragon.
Oh yeah, punishment. True. Okay.
Okay. Then I will use one of your monsters, Nightmare Phoenix, and the Punishment Dragon,
Ooh.
and the Lightsworn Archer.
No, my Azure Eyes.
Now I get to bring it out.
You got all the
Using-
tricks in this deck. Jeez.
To bring out Enlightenment Dragon,
Oh.
which can only be brought out if I have one Judgment Dragon on one of the dragons on the field and one in the graveyard.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
During your end phase, okay.
Yeah, send more cards to your graveyard. Lovely.
One from each. Once return quick effect, you can pay. Oh, I don't have 2,000 life points left. Oops.
No, yeah, it's a little low. Clock's a little low too, so. Alright, now I just need to Cup of Ace you and I win the duel.
Do you run Cup of Ace?
No, but that would be funny. Bingo, machingo! What are we gonna get? What is gonna save the day?
So I realized what I could have done earlier on to facilitate the banishment of those cards and get the Enlightenment Dragon going. Then that's just me from not knowing the deck perfectly. Like,
yeah,
people
I
who
felt
play this deck a lot.
definitely. Alright, I'm gonna try a Hail Mary of a goofy way to win here. We're gonna grab or I guess I don't get to choose what I grab. So we'll do that, and I guess True Light, sure. Come on, give me the trap, give me the trap, give me the trap. Waiting on you. You don't gotta do anything.
Yep. There we go. That middle card.
The trap! My nonsense may pay off. Alright, so this can add a Blue Eyes to my hand, but I really don't need a Blue Eyes to hand. I think that's my only graveyard effect here. So, nothing crazy going on. We will, I guess, in this position, might as well attack, I think. I don't think any of your stuff changes the attack targets, do they? So, we will go into, I guess I'll go for Athena. See what happens.
Yeah. Well,
You-
I'll activate Electromagnetic Turtle from the graveyard by banishing it.
Oh.
I can end your battle phase.
Lovely. Okay, well then, I'm sitting here in attack mode. I am my turn.
This is probably my last turn if I can't do anything else.
You have one more card in grave. You're good. Oh, okay, no. Okay, yeah, there you still got one card in your grave.
You mean in a deck?
Yeah, it's deck, yes. Sorry, misspoke. Been misspeaking a lot today. Okay. What's your move? We got a very scary Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field. Okay,
Let's see.
Lumina's a safe play.
Activate. Discarding that card to special summon any level 4 from the graveyard.
Sure, or Wolf can summon himself, obviously. Oh no, that's
No,
only deck from deck to graveyard. Gotcha.
Yeah. To bring out the Tuner Raiden.
Okay. Got your Michael out here. Very nice. Paying 1,000 life points. Gosh. All right. Let's see. Ultimate Creature of Destruction. A nice, safe Blue Eyes on the field.
So what is that? It protects him from unaffected by
Yep.
card
Cannot be
effects.
destroyed by battle and unaffected by card effects.
Any monster destroyed. Ah. Yeah, I lose then, huh? Because you were able to stall out one turn.
As I said, it's a fun, cheeky way to go for the win. You still have one more turn, though. You have one card in your deck, right? You need to...
No, I have to, I send cards to the graveyard because of Lightsworn, remember?
Oh.
See?
You could have attacked and killed your Enlightenment Dragon, maybe.
No, because I already know with how low my life points are. And I switched my Lightsworn Dragon to attack mode.
Gotcha. I will say either way, I also... I'm just going to do this for now. But I also had my Return of the Dragon Lords in the graveyard, so I could have, stopped you from crashing into my Blue Eyes or protected him from destruction once. And then I don't think the numbers on the field were, if, I block one thing, would be able to wipe out my life points. So I was also kind of banking on that. But, we could attack right into your dragon, win by life points, but I won't. The downside of Lightsworn. If your opponent can stall.
Realizing what I could do.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, often you need to sacrifice a piece to win the game, and if you had crashed your Enlightenment Dragon, then you would have had another turn, and it would have been a big maybe if I can stall any longer. Obviously, this turn I would have been able to bring out alternate and did some other additional plays, but you get the idea. So, I still think Lightsworn are really good. I think there's some more extensive combos we can probably think of. So, if you got any great ideas, put them in the comments. I'm sure other, Yu-Gi-Oh players are going to figure them out pretty soon anyway with these new additions. Even just they're going to be mixing their Bestials in with their Lightsworns in with their Tearlaments, and they're going to have a good time of it, and I think there's a lot of opportunity to be had there. If you have enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe so you don't miss anything else, and we'll see you next time.
See ya, folks.